Hello, losers! How can you be a loser when you're a son and or a daughter of God? I don't know how you can be a loser, but you are, aren't you? Huh? No, you're not a loser. Some of you are losers, but not all of you. Some of you are really nice people. The people that leave nice comments on my videos are some of the choicest people that you'll ever meet in this life or the next life. Anyway, I just got back from church. Some of us go to church, and some of us don't. Anyway, I went to church today at the another Sunday at the care center. As I've said in other videos, I don't belong to the care center. It's a calling of mine that I have to to be there. And anyway, after the sacrament meeting, it was my privilege to go to the shut-ins in the complex and take the sacrament, bless and administer the sacrament to the people that couldn't get to sacrament meeting. And my companion was one of the members of the Stake High Council, which was interesting. For those LDS people that know what that means, probably most of you don't. Anyway, it was very nice. Every week the people are so nice, and it's such a uplifting experience to see the people, and it's just a really blessing I have to serve there and to try to do my best to love my brothers and sisters, which happen to be old folks at an old care center. They don't want to be there. They don't want to be old. I don't want to be old. I'll be 71 years old next month. And damn, that's old. I have a daughter that's going to be 48 years old tomorrow. Can't believe it. I can't believe that I have a child that's nearly 50 years old. That's unbelievable to me. Honestly, it feels like yesterday I was 35 years old. I mean, it just went like that. You people that are young, excuse me, you people that are young and feel invincible, and you're going to go on forever like the Goodyear Bunny and ever ready batteries or whatever it is. I got a surprise for you. You're not going to go forever. And you better damn well plan for the future. I don't mean just financially. Get married, find somebody you're compatible with, you're happy with, that you can have a family with, and then be financially stable and, have things in place that you can have a good retirement. I mean, also to be spiritually ready, because death does not make an appointment. You could kick off tonight, and I could kick off tonight, or maybe both of us will kick off tonight. Maybe we'll have this conversation up in heaven tomorrow. You don't know. But you have to prepare. Yeah, you can prepare for your length of life here, 70, 80, 90 years, whatever. But compared to forever, compared with eternity, which is going to be the next life, this little 70, 80, 90-year span that we have on Earth is nothing. Time-wise, it's nothing. So don't forget, in all your plannings, to plan for heaven, plan for the next life. when you're going to have an interview with God and Jesus Christ to see how you've done, baby. You can't keep anything from them because they know everything about you. They know every hair on your head. They know every thought, every deed, everything. Everything about you. So there's no making up stories. There's no, oh, I forgot, or kind of twisting the story so, it will benefit you. There's nothing of that. You have to tell the truth because they already know the truth. But just do a little planning for the next life. If you want to, maybe you want to go to hell. I don't know. Maybe you can get all the money out of your bank and have have your family when you pass on, have your family stuff all your money into your pockets, and then don't forget to pack up the moving van with all your antiques and paintings and all your valuables, your coin collections and things. Have that in the moving van, and then when they take you to the cemetery, we'll bury you because you're dead. Of course, you'll have your money in your pockets. You'll have your money in your pockets. And then, of course, the moving van, they can't bury the moving van. Maybe you can just park that just temporarily. Have your family park it at one of the neighbors' houses, or maybe park it at a tourist where you park trailers at. Just park it temporarily, and then you can come back and get your trailer in your van full, your truck full of goodies after you die, and after, of course, I don't know if you can use your money up in heaven. And I don't know if you can come back and get your moving van full of your goodies, So just in case you can't, why don't you make a few plans, just as kind of an insurance policy that why don't you try to start being good? Start being good, boys and girls, and do what's right, and quit your lying and your cheating and making up stories and just try to be a better person, because you might need every good deed that you've done in the next life. Every deed that you do that's good on earth might give you supplies, might give you lumber, might give you nails to build your mansion in heaven, Christ talks about mansions in heaven, that those that follow him and do good things will have mansions in heaven. But in case you don't have one when you get up there, maybe you can do enough deeds to have some lumber, and some nails up there, and some saws and different things. Maybe you can build your own damn mansion, Of course, you won't be on a nice boulevard like some of us will. Anyway, enough of that, okay? I'm not trying to preach to you. Look, here's an old guy. I don't want to admit that I'm an old guy, but I am. But I'm telling you, life goes so fast. Yesterday I was 35. Today I'm nearly 71. Good grief. I mean, it's scary to me, I'm not going to be around much longer. And I want you to know that it's damn scary. So, if you're 20 or 30 or 40, whatever it is, and you think you're going to live forever, you're not. You're kidding yourself, So prepare. Just prepare, because it might, you never know when your last day's going to be here, baby. And while you're doing good deeds, and while you're trying to, do some good deeds for people, how about sending me a few bucks, you know? I'll put in a good word for you. You can send me a 10 spot or a 20 spot. I'll put in a good word for you when I go. Why wouldn't I, huh? And the more you send me, the more, you know, the more BS I'll say. The more, you know, good words I'll put in for you, you know? So think about it, you know, you can either not send me anything, or you can take a chance. Roll those dice, baby. You know, roll those dice. And send me a little money, and it'll it's good karma for you, you know. Oh, I hate my lip. Half of my lip and my chin is completely numb from a surgery I had done about a year and a half ago. I told you this before. And it drives me crazy. I can't eat properly. It's taken, excuse me, it's taken about 80% of the joy of eating away from me. I mean, think about it. When you go to the dentist and they numb you up to pull a tooth or whatever, just imagine that the numbness never goes away. It never goes away. It's always there. And then see if you can go out and eat and have a good time. It's taken so much pleasure of eating away from me. I just hate it. I really do. I hate it. But that's part of my life. I have to go through it, and I have to live with it the rest of my life. Sometimes I start drooling. I can't feel anything. Sometimes I start drooling, you know, and when I go to the restaurant, I have to go get a lot of napkins and go like that because I can't feel anything, baby. My French kissing days are over. Why? Because I can't feel anything. That's why. I know the women are lined up. I know that. There's certain women I don't want lined up. I don't want women lined up that are my age, particularly. I really don't. Well, there's probably some that are okay. I'm looking for, you know, the 21-year-olds to 42-year-old ones, you know? Yeah? I mean, why would I waste my time, huh? I'm not stupid. I might be old, but I'm not stupid. You know the woman that I really love? I'm not serious, and I'm probably with thousands, there's probably thousands of men that love her, and that's Karen Carpenter. I'm absolutely in love with her. I love her music. I love her voice. What a magnificent voice she has. What a loss to the world that she is, or you know, because she died. If I could be guaranteed that when I die, that I can be with Karen Carpenter and have her as my wife, or a reasonable facsimile, maybe a nice clone of Karen, you know? Of course, I like the original, but if they can make a clone, it'll be exactly like Karen. It's okay. We'll suffer through it. But I'd love to be with her. But if God said, Ron, if you're good, you know, the rest of your life you can have Karen in the next world and you can be with her, I'd be the best. I'd be a saint. I'd start this minute and try to be perfect, baby. Why? Because I'd have Karen Carpenter. That's why. But I don't have that promise, do I? You know, it's just wishful thinking on my part. And there's probably thousands of other guys that want Karen Carpenter too. If I die, or when I die, and if I hear Karen Carpenter singing in the background, I'll know then that I made it to heaven because Karen Carpenter's there. So I'd like to have her there, of course. I'll tell you what else I'd like to have. It's my 2 cats that died. I really want them to be there. And it's not going to be heaven for me. excuse me, it won't be heaven for me unless I can be with my two sweet cats that died. I love cats. I love my cats that died. I love animals. You probably think I'm strange anyway. But I mean, I make friends with spiders. Believe it, I swear to God, when I say swear to God, it's true. There, a couple of months ago, in the summertime, I had a lot of flies in my house, and there was one fly that came and landed on my. Let's see what happened. Oh, let me back up. I had a Frosty from Wendy's that I took out of the fridge, out of the freezer, and it was frozen. I had it on my desk, and a fly landed on the side of the Frosty and froze. He fell, seriously, the fly fell over, and I nudged him, and it was just completely, it was like dead, And so I thought, well, he's probably, maybe he's half dead or 3/4 dead. Maybe I should just smash him, to put him out of his misery. And I kind of blew on him a little bit to kind of warm him up a bit. Finally, it started moving. So it was on the palm of my hand, and it started to move, and I watched it. I mean, I watched this fly, and it started to wiggle, and a few minutes later, it started to try to move one of its wings, and it stopped. And it started, and then a few, maybe 30 seconds later, it started to move its wing again. Then it started to move his other wing, and it started to kind of do both wings. But I looked at the fly and I thought, I mean, it's God's creation, Don't ask me why flies are here, but anyway, they are. But I thought, this is an intelligent creature, It realizes that it's not whole. Something's wrong. It was frozen, and it's trying to get back to normal. And finally, it flew off. And I'm not kidding you. Later on, I was doing some work typing on the computer, and the fly came and landed on the palm of my hand. And most times when flies land on my shirt or sweater, or arm or whatever, and I go like that, they fly off, I just move a little bit and they just fly off. But this thing just stayed there. Didn't matter what I did. It didn't matter if I went like that or reached for something on the floor or typed or scratched my hair, whatever. The fly just stood there. It was just like that, And I thought that's amazing, So, and then finally, probably after, I don't know, after 5-10 minutes, I guess, the flight took off. And I'm not kidding you. I swear to God, the very next night, this fly, I believe, came and landed right on the palm of my hand again and stayed there as I went about my business. Then it flew off. I never saw it again. Maybe it died. I don't know. But it's just amazing to me. I mean, I love animals, and I don't know. I really love animals. I love God's creations. There's a great big huge bumblebee that was inside my house one time, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just get a piece of cardboard and just wave it and try to kill him, knock him out and kill him. I thought I just can't do that. So anyway, I trying to figure out how I could catch the big bee and then put him outside, give him some freedom. So I decided, I got kind of like a shoebox, and I thought, well, I'll kind of scare him into the box, like that, and then close, once I get him in the box, and I'll put the lid on it, and that's what I did. That's what I did. I cornered him in the master bathroom that I have. I closed the door of the bathroom, and there was a window there, so he was trying to get out the window, of course, that he could look out, and of course he was knocking himself out, trying to get out out the window. Finally, I got him in this box, closed the lid on it, took him down, carried this box with him inside of it, and I could feel him and hear him inside. And then I went out on the front porch and opened up the lid to the box and watched this big bee. He flew straight up and just took off. I mean, it was like him being free, It was freedom for him. But it just, call me stupid. I don't care what you call me. It just was a nice feeling to save this huge bee. But I do that all the time. I see spiders and bugs and things, and I think, well, I don't want to just smash it. I don't want to just step on it, smash it. I'll just set it outside. So I get a piece of paper or an envelope. It's kind of, spiders go like this. So I put the paper underneath and try to scoop him up. And as soon as the paper's there, he goes like that. Then I try to go like this, and he goes like that. So he's as scared of me as I am of him. Probably a lot more scarier because I'm a damn monster compared to him. But finally I can scoop him up. And the spider's trying to get off the paper, and I just kind of tilt it, one way or the other to make sure he doesn't get off the paper or the envelope. Take him outside and give him his freedom. But I love doing that, Certain things I kill. I'll kill mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes. I mean, but it's just, I just. If there's an ant on the sidewalk, I'll go out of my way not to step on them. Why should I step on them? They're little intelligent creatures, I don't know. I'll tell you more stories. I don't want to bore you with my stories. Hey, I want to put a link in the description of this video. And it's someone in my church, of course, and he gives great talks. He's a very humble, interesting man. Used to be a airline pilot, and this talk came over. I think it's about 18 minutes or something. The talk is on hope. I can't remember the name of it, but it's something to do with having hope. And if you have the time, please listen to it, because it's a very interesting story. And if you like what he says, there's literally hundreds of videos like that are part of the things we have from the church. And I mean, listen to it and tell me if that man is evil or not, I mean, it's so inspirational, so loving, so thought-provoking. I absolutely love listening to this man, and I hope that you can spend the time. Just listen to the first, 3 or 4 minutes of it. And if you're brave, just listen to all of it. It's not going to hurt you. What's it going to hurt you, huh? You've listened to this guy. You've listened to me for damn near 25 minutes, and what have you learned? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You've learned to be nice to animals and bugs and spiders and flies. Be nice to people. Be nice to people because people are Heavenly Father's children. They're our brothers and sisters, so be nice to them. So if you get nothing else out of this video, know that there's a good chance, maybe a 50-50 chance, that I'll be with Karen Carpenter in the next life, and you won't be. You know? Of course, if you're a woman, you won't want to be. But you guys out there that have got your hopes up, I don't care how much you hope. Like the link I'm going to give you. Hope for other things, baby. Because my hope is for Karen Carpenter. You're not going to get her. I know damn well you're not going to get her. But I hope, I really do, I hope that I am. Thanks for watching. See you later. All aboard. A bunch of losers.